Let's take a look at our new QuickBooks integration workflow for bringing in billable expenses. First, we need to make sure QuickBooks is connected. Add the connection here. Go to Accounting, choose QuickBooks, and connect. Once connected, we are taken to QuickBooks API authorization to approve the connection and quickly finish setting everything up. From there, go to Workflows and find the expense fetch from QuickBooks. Click on Settings to start configuring. Enable the configuration and set a default vendor. Usually this vendor is us as the property manager, so set one default vendor. Next, move to mapping QBO billable expense accounts to VRTrust expense accounts. You'll only want to set mapping for accounts where you post and record billable expenses. For example, if we have a cleaning expense, pull in all cleaning expenses from this account in QuickBooks. We may also have a reimbursable expenses account to post all maintenance items in QuickBooks, which we will post to maintenance expense account in VRTrust. Next, we have the option to map our listings to class, customer, or location. Class takes priority over customer, and customer takes priority over location. This gives us flexibility in mapping these items within QuickBooks to our listing within VRTrust. We can also add default markups to individual accounts. For example, we can mark up cleaning by 10% or maintenance by 25%. We can set this, as well as different sales tax rates by account. Once these are set, we just run the workflow for a specific date range. If we have posted and reconciled all of our expenses in QuickBooks and tagged them with the appropriate class, customer, or location, we can run that for a few days or for the whole month of November to bring in all billable expenses to post to our owner statements. Once we run the workflow, those expenses appear in our expenses within VRTrust. Here, we can easily filter by QuickBooks till we see all expenses that have been brought in and click into those individual expenses. If there are multiple lines on an expense, both lines are brought in and have a markup if that setting is enabled. Note that expenses are tagged with the listing and also marked as Bill to Owner. This means it is an expense to the owner and reimbursable expense revenue, to us as the property manager. The bill ID will be the actual journal ID within QuickBooks. Also, any expenses can be deleted, so we can delete expenses and rerun them if needed. If we do a mass update in QuickBooks and need to rerun that time frame, any new expenses will be added into VRTrust. We hope this helps make pulling and posting billable expenses to your owners easier and further streamlines the owner statement month-end process with VRTrust.